So, hello everyone, welcome back. I am Ayush, an AI engineer at 10x. So, just give me a quick heads up like you are doing well, like you are ready to start with the session itself, and you are ready with everything you got, right? Okay. Okay, there are around 30 participants. Great. Okay, great. Okay, let me also. Okay, let's start with a quick question for you guys. Like, what did you do last time it rained heavily? Again, I repeat my question. What did you do last time when it rained heavily? Did you go out for dinner or did you order in? Like, type it in the chat if you go out, like went out or ordered in. Like, and this question is only in an aspect of food, nothing else. Like, you go out for dinner or you order in if the last time it rained heavily. So what are your opinion in there, like in the aspect of food only? Watching the beautiful rain, okay. And for food, like only drank a warm tea, only tea in a aspect of food. If you have to buy, let's say it's okay, let's say if you have to buy something and it is heavily raining, so did you go for a dinner if it is raining, or you order something? Okay, ate at home. Okay, went out. Okay. Usually people order something when it rains. Well, usually people order something, yeah. When it rains, yeah, order something. Okay. Okay. So most of you say like order something, and most of you, like not most of you, but some of you say like went out, because it's also crazy to go out and have a dinner in rain, as isn't it? So now think about this from the restaurant side. Like it rained, you stayed home, you did, and 200 other people also. Like the restaurant lost maybe 25 to 30% of its revenue that night, only that night. But the food delivery app, only the food delivery app, record orders, ride hailing apps, search pricing, e-commerce, people sitting on their couch shopping online. Like same rain, same city, same evening, one business lost thousands, another made thousands. And the crazy part, the restaurant owner blamed the new menu. The food delivery CEO credited the marketing campaign. And both were wrong. It was the weather, right? So now here is what nobody does. Like nobody connects weather data to revenue data. And look, nobody looks at 2 years of weather and says every time it rains on a weekday, we lose this much. Every time it is sunny on a Saturday, we make this much. And that is what we build today. Like a system that decodes the exact dollar impact of weather on 10 different businesses types, maybe 10, maybe 20. It is all up to you according to the data that we have also. Like think about your own business or a business you know well. Like how much do you think weather affects its revenue? What do you think? Like 5%, 10%, maybe 20%, maybe 50, maybe 100? What do you think? Like type a percentage in the chat. If what do you think of the percentage of any business that you think, or your own business? Like for me, if I have to say as a in aspect of this, I think for restaurant, only for restaurant, it is easily 20 to 30%. Easily 20 to 30%. For food delivery, maybe even more. Okay, Mushina, 70%. But for which business do you think like 70% will be affected because of the weather? For which business? It will be great if you tell the business as well. 30% based on rain, 30%, 60. Okay, this is different, like 65%. Okay, outside bar, food. Okay, great suggestions. Great. Okay, good. So let's find out the real numbers. And when we found out the real numbers, first, okay, some of more answers. Food truck, 70%. Okay. Great. Yeah, food trucks, for food trucks, 70%, 40%. Okay. Okay, now let's move with the problem itself. What for the problem we have today? Like every business has slow days, like, and every business has a reason for them as well. Like marketing was not working, competition lost something, and it is just a slow season. These types of things. Like, but what what if the real reason is simpler? Like, what if it is just rain only? The problem is nobody tracks weather as a business variable. It is invisible. Like dashboard shows revenue by day, by product, by channel, and more variables as well, but never by weather. So business owners make wrong decision. They fire the marketing agency when the real problem was 3 inches of snow, right? And what do you think is more weather sensitive, like a coffee shop or a gym? What do you think? Type your guess in the chat. What do you think? Which is more weather sensitive, a coffee shop or a gym? For me, if I have to say, I think coffee shop. I think because cold weather is equals to more coffee, right? Hot weather is equals to ice drinks, and rain equals to people ducking in, right? So, what do you think? Gym, gym. Well, according to the weather sensitivity, I think coffee shop, but most of you say gym. Okay, okay. But it is all up to you. It is all up to your thinking. So let's get. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Less people go to gym when it rains. Okay. So interesting. So let's test it. Today, I want to show you a different aspect of building with Claude as well. Like yesterday, we talked about the thinking process, like question, then data, then role, then analysis, output. And today, I want to talk about something specific, like how to connect two different types of data that nobody usually connects and that we are doing today. Like in here, if we see in the claude.md file, okay, let me zoom it. Okay. So most analysis look at one data set, like sales data, customer data, maybe product data, right? But the most powerful insight comes from connecting two data set that nobody thinks to combine. And in this project, we are doing the same. Like in this case, weather data and business revenue data. Separately, they are boring. Weather is just temperature and rain. Revenue is just number. But together, they reveal patterns that are invisible otherwise. And when I design this, I ask what weather matrices matter here. Like not just rain or no rain, temperature in exact degree, humidity, wind speed, precipitations in inches, light rain versus heavy rain versus thunderstorm. And these are different. Like these are different. Light rain might boost food delivery by maybe 10%, maybe 20% light rain. But thunderstorm might boost it by 40%. And that is difference matter. Then I asked to me, like, which business types are most interested to compare? Like, I picked 10, like food delivery, restaurant dive in, coffee shop, ice cream, gym, e commerce, retail, and yeah, ride hailing, movie, theater, outside events, outdoor events as well. So each one reacts to weather differently, but reacts to weather. And some love rain, some die in rain. Yeah, that contrast is the insight. And the claude.md file here has a analysis, has a 8 analysis that we done today as well. Like in the previous session as well, we done 8. So today as well, we are doing 8 analysis. Okay. So in the 8 analysis, if you see the first one is the weather revenue map for each weather condition, average revenue across all businesses, which weather makes the most money overall, and which weather kills revenue the most. Rank all 10 weather condition by total business impact. The second one is the winner and losers, who benefits from bad weather, right? So for each business type, compare revenue in good weather versus bad weather, sunny day revenue versus rainy day revenue. In the meantime, what you can do, take the zip folder. I think support team will share with you, and then unzip that folder, and then open this cloud file with me, and then read it out once. So you understand everything, like what to analyze, what will be the setup, how I combining two steps, like first is the weather, first is the business analytics in here. So everything. So in the claude.md file has 8 analysis: weather revenue map, winner versus loser metrics, temperature curves, rain tax, snow effect, weekend and weather combos. If you go ahead, you can see all those, seasonal playbook and strategy. And each one answer a question business owners have but never thought to ask. the weather, right? If you see weekends and weather combos, seasonal weather playbook, strategic recommendation at the last. Type interesting if connecting two data set like this makes sense as a concept. If you think this makes sense to connect as a concept like weather with a business analysis, then type it in the chat. Yes, yeah, it makes sense. For me, this is where the real magic of data analysis lives. Like not in one data set, in the connection between two, or if you want, you can maybe even connect three according to your aspect. Like in here for now, we are connecting with the weather to the business, what it affect to any particular business, right? So it makes sense. In future we can combine three, maybe four. So it is all according to your knowledge, how much you can analyze with combination of these data set. Okay, so there are the output files as well. Now let me show you the data what we have today. So here's the data. Okay, here are, I think, 730 days. I think I have to see. Yeah, I think 7,000. But there is 730 days. Yeah, like 2 full years. Okay. And 10 business types here. Like if you see, these are the dates, the data set around, I think, 7,000 or 8,000. And these are the days of the week. Is weekend, is holiday, is season, weather, sunny, temperature. So these are the weather condition. These are the temperature of that particular day, wind speed, raining, is snowing or not. And these are the business types. And we are almost like 10 types in here for today. Like every day has weather condition, temperature, humidity, wind, precipitation. And for each business, there must be a revenue, customer count, online order percentage, and cancellation rate. So if you see from this point, from this column, business types previously have the uh, data set of the weathers regarding the weather and day. If you see day, date, and weather report, you can see for each particular day. And after that comes the revenue and customer count, online order, and then cancellation rate as well. So we are combining two data set in one, right? So around 8,000 or 7,000 rows total here, and every weather plus business combination tracked here. So let's run it first and we will see what is making by it. Okay. So I come in my terminal and then say run it. Okay, what's okay? First I have to go with the cloud. Sorry about that. Then I say run it. Okay. Then let me give you some real world context of this when it is analyzing our data. Like let's say Walmart. For Walmart, like Walmart discovered that before a hurricane, like the hashtag one selling item is not water or batteries, it is pop tarts, like strawberry pop tarts. Especially sales go up by 7x before a storm. They now pre-stock pop tarts at store in hurricane paths. Uber found that when it start raining in a city, ride requests spike within 2 minutes. And not just, let me confirm it, like not just 10 minutes, 2 minutes, only about 2 minutes. When any in any city it is raining, people are that fast to switch from walking to hailing a ride. And you all know about it, like if it is raining, then you should take a ride as soon as possible for go to the home as soon as possible, right? And let's say for Domino's Pizza as well, like openly says that rainy days are their best days. Like they staff 30% more drivers when rain is forecasted, because these companies know weather drivers revenue. They have built system around it. So most businesses haven't after today, and but you will, right? So what is the most surprising weather or X business connection you can think of? Like in the aspect of weather and business combination, what do you think which is the most surprising thing in the aspect of both combining, like weather or business connection, in the aspect of both combination of this weather and business, what do you think is the most surprising thing? Like for in the chat, type in the chat, what do you think is the most surprising thing? For me, if I have to say, movie theaters, like doing better when it rains. Like nobody think about it, but it makes sense. People want indoor entertainment. That's why. So when it rains, you see a movie or take a cup of tea and see the rain as well. So what do you think? Like most surprising thing of like if we have to combine weather and business all together. Type your guess. Anything that you think of. Okay, in here as well, it says let me start by checking the data and setting up the project. And then it is accessing the files. I think data looks good. Now let me build the full analyzer. So it see the data and then analyzing according to that. Okay, so let me come here and then yeah, Netflix, yeah, because it is aspect of the movies or series. You can say Netflix. Okay, it is taking time. I think it has to take time to create those files. High quality data takes time. Okay. In the meantime, let's see here in the cloud.m again. Okay. If you see in here, like what I say, this is the main thing that I put in every cloud.md file. You are a business intelligence expert who understand how weather silently controls revenue. Your job is to decode the exact dollar impact of every weather condition on every type of business. And we have around 10 type of business for today's data set. And find the pattern that business owners never see because they blame marketing, not the sky. So, database, these things. Okay, what the question is it the analyzer that carry out data cleaning? Yeah, that data cleaning is already done here. Like when it sees all the data, if any of the column is blank or there is duplication of the any row, then it will clean that data as well and then create the analyzer file, or it will check that data and then create the analyzer.py Python file, and in that Python file it will get clean. So both aspect, like Claude will also do the cleaning for you, or if not, then it will do by the analyzer.py file that it will create for you. The Claude will be creating for us. Okay. Then if you see, these are the setups, like around 7,000 rows, yeah, 730 days, around 2 years of data, and 10 business types for today. And these are the columns, like these are the main columns for today, and these are the combinations of weather and business. And business types are 10, around 10, I think. Yeah, 10. Like food delivery, restaurant dining, coffee shop, ice cream, cold drinks, gym, fitness, e-commerce, retail store, ride hailing, movie theaters, outdoor events. And you see, I already put like you have to install the pandas, matplotlib. Any of you that know Python that already know what is matplotlib, numpy, seaborn, pillow, skylib. These are the libraries. So you do not have to go ahead and learn about this. So these are the libraries of the Python. And you see in the past sessions as well and today's as well, I'm not going deep in the Pythons because it is already done by the Claude. I do not have to explain anything for this. So if you see, the 1,000 lines of Python code is already generated by Claude. I do not have to go each and every line for the Python. If you see the pandas, numpy, matplotlib, these are the libraries that is used by the Python code. I do not have to like go with it and read it out every file. So, okay. No, no, there's an instruction. There's an instruction for the analyzer file. If you see here, read the file first. And I said, read this file first as well, because this is our main entry point for creating this analysis. Okay. And then I also say install packages silently. So it is downloading those packages for me and then create the analyzer file. Okay. If we see here first, then when it creates the analyzer file, previously it did something. You can see this is the uh, concept of installing the packages silently. If you see the name of pandas, matplotlib, numpy, c1, these same things. If you see here, these are the same name. These are the same name. So these are the packages that is going to install silently without you know about it. We are the ones that creates this claude.md file. Silently means what? We like it is not asking for you permission to install these libraries for you, because it needs permission. Like you can automatically download this by using the Python Command or silently means in the backend. You have to run these in the backend. And these claude.md file is created by yourself. Like you have to create this because this is the main entry point. So you have to create, you have to tell the Claude. This is like a prompt to the Claude. Like this is a long file prompt that you are sending to the Claude itself, like a chat. Well, you can say I'm sending a message to the Claude. So this is my whole message. Okay, if you see, let's say we first come with this. So these are the metrics. Like most weather sensitive are ride hailing, like revenue swings around let's say 4,000 across weather for ride hailing, sorry. And most weatherproof is coffee shop, only for $25 variant. And biggest opportunity is also for ride hailing. Why I say ride hailing? Hashtag one immediate action is run rain triggered promotion for ride hailing captures 94,000 plus incremental annual revenue. Okay. So key findings are here, like thunderstorm is the best weather for overload revenue. Here in our data sets, thunderstorm is the best weather for overload revenue, like drives, delivery, ride hailing, and e-commerce demand. And snow is the worst. Okay, snow is the worst because in snow, driving is not that good, but in thunderstorm is also not good, but in raining season, yeah, it is good. Destroy outdoor events, ice cream, and retail as well. And rain is the winner for ride hailing, for e-commerce, for food delivery. And rain loses outdoor events, retail, and restaurant. And best combo is Saturday and thunderstorm. And worst is Tuesday and snow. According to the data, it is telling you which is the best day in accordance to the weather and which is the worst day in accordance to the weather with the revenue. Isn't it great? Okay. Questions. I saw some projects you are using more than one .md files. Yeah, in some projects we are using more than claude.md file because these are somewhat different. These are skills, and you can say these are plugin as well. So you have to read it out for something. If you see those projects previously that I done, in those things you can create more than one skills, and you can use commands, you can use multiple agents to run those commands. So it is different from this. It is like a single prompt or single, you can say single skill, but it is not a skill permanently. It is a claude.md file that is a prompt to the Claude. But in the different projects, I think in the starting projects, those are the skills like plugin that Claude gives you, the plugin in which there is a plugin you can share with anybody. And in that plugin, there are so many skills, like so many prompts you can work with and commands. So that is a different concept. Okay. So you have to go deep in those concepts as well. But this is an easy way to analyze. So that's why we stick with it. So this is just claude.md file has the, yeah. Yeah, this claude.md file has the template. You can say this is a structure for it. Like, well, you can enhance it as well. Like it is a basic structure because I'm saying only step, what to analyze and what to give me the output. And there are the rules and the important one as well here. But if you want, you are thinking of something else, or you want to provide some other aspect of intelligence here to the Claude, then you can go ahead and do it because it is a simple prompt, but in a better way. Like in here, if you see, the setup is here, analyzation is here, and then output files is here. So you can go ahead and put another column here. What do you think of? So yeah, you can say it is a template as well, because in the previous projects as well we are doing the same for everything. So you can go ahead and take this as a sample and work with it, because this is a basic sample for it. Because in, like, if you see anywhere, this analyzer file is one created by this. But if you have to create more than 8 analyzer file, because if you see, I am creating 8 output files with one analyzer.py file. Well, it is great, but not that much great, because we are using only single Python file to create 8 files, like a dashboard and so many images as well. But it is great to focus on a single output rather than multiple at a single time, because the insight will be too much great if we do that, like for single Python code to give me a single analysis. Okay, now let's see here. Well, the question that you're asking, like multiple agents, will you specify? Well, you have to specify, because in the plugins that we use in the previous sessions, in the plugins we have to define what we have in our folder, like every agents, every skills. So Claude will know, like claude.md file is the main aspect of Claude. So when Claude know, first file is read by the Claude is claude.md file. So in the claude.md file, if we have agents, if we have skills as well, like more prompts in our folder, then we have to define in the claude.md file as well. Like I have these many agents, I have these many skills that I can use, and I have these many commands. So Claude will know, okay, you have these many. Okay, I will understand. When you put any prompt like this, I will go with it and then check your folder according to the skill, according to the agent that that are you going to use. So you have to specify that in the claude.md file. Okay, then let me go ahead and then say open the dashboard. Yes, because if you see, when I say open the dashboard, it is asking me for my permission, and this permission means it is asking me for permission. And when I say do something silently, then it is not going to ask me for a permission. And those library is like that, like previously when it installed those libraries. Okay, then if you see here, weather effect analyzer, how weather silently controls business revenue for this one. So days analysis 730 and average daily revenue. Best weather is thunderstorm as we see, and worst is snow as we see. And rain days impacted 187. Okay. So weather revenue map, if you see the most top one is the thunderstorm. We all see it. And the worst one is the snow. And let's say weather revenue for it, like, well, not that much, but yeah, we can say it's worse. Like for thunderstorm, for rain, for heavy rain, for hot humidity, clear and cold. Well, if it is sunny, then it is not like comparison with the rain. If you see sunny, cloudy, foggy, windy, snow, it is below those like rainy season. Okay. And winner and loser matrix is here. Like for winner one, if you see for the green one, because in the these are the you can say weathers like windy, thunderstorm, sunny, and these are the sorry, what's the name called? Business types. These are the business types. Well, rain is good for business as well, because if you see when rain happens, then red hailing happens and orders goes high. So yeah, because yeah, rain is a good thing for business as well. You can say that. If you see coffee shop for this, like clear and cold, no, cloudy, no, foggy, no, but heavy rain. When heavy rains, then it is increment in the coffee shop, because in sunny day, who is going coffee shop, right? But for rainy day, it is mandatory, right? Then for snow as well, like yeah, for snow it is also mandatory, and for thunderstorm, if you see the increment as well, light rainfall. But for hot and humid, you can see the decrement here. Well, windy is also in negative, but yeah, yeah, I can approve for it, like -2. And for sunny as well, like this is the worst one, and you can see according to the business, like weather as well. Then for e-commerce, if you see e-commerce as well, for 14% is heavy rain because of online orders, you can see, right? Then food delivery is also for this one, and for snow because of food delivery. Because in snow, food delivery is heavy, but yeah, so many do food delivery when it is snowing or raining. Then gym and fitness, it goes depleted because you have to present there, right? That's why. And in here, the main focus is windy. Yeah, people enjoy in windy season going to gym, but okay, cloudy, foggy, and clear work. Okay, not that much percentage that we can think of. Okay, then in ice cream and cold drinks, the increment, if you see, and you all know about it, like if this is the product and this is the weather, then you think of like this 40% is reasonable. You can say this is heat map. Like if you see, these are the business and these are the weather. And according to the business, according to the weather, we are combining those things and checking in what aspect of that business category which weather is perfect or which weather is not perfect. So this is the category. You can see the heat is a heat map as well, like in a basis of heat map. Okay. Then there's comes the movie theater, and you see for movie theater in thunderstorm, we love like in thunderstorm seeing movie, right? Like Netflix is all about. And then for outdoor events, then comes the heavy rain to the negative. Right now, snow is also 71%, and then thunderstorm is also 71%. But hot and humid, you see the increment of outdoor events, right? This is the business type that flowed in the hot and humid. Okay. Then in restaurant dive in, also in decrement in rainy, heavy rain, snow, yeah, snow. If you see retail store also decremented because you have to go there and then purchase for it. So in snow, for in snow and snow, heavy rain, and in thunderstorm as well. So it is in decrement. And then ride hailing is increment, increment, and increment. In thunderstorm, light rain, heavy rain, and snow as well. But in sunny, no, not in windy, not in hot and humid, not in foggy, cloudy, and clear and cloud. Right. Now you think of like, now you know this heat map is like, okay, I understand this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get the idea. Right. Because in particular, these business events, these business types, you can see the category of the weather and then you get the idea. Okay, yes. Okay. Now comes here the temperature versus revenue. So let's see on what basis it is giving us the temperature. So these are the line of for e-commerce. Yeah, I think e-commerce. Yeah, e-commerce, ride hailing, retail store, restaurant dive-in, and then food delivery. So if you see, I think the below is the percentage. I think okay, it is not telling us the percent. Okay, temperature versus revenue. Okay, this is the temperature. This is the revenue of according to the temperature. Okay, for e-commerce, if you see, okay, for e-commerce, if temperature is incremented, then the okay for e-commerce it is like you can say average throughout the temperature from 15 to 20 to 95 to 100. Well, from here it is different. We can come from here to here. That is fine for us, right? Then ride hailing is also same for throughout the temperature, and then comes the retail store. Well, retail store for increment here revenue for 30 to 35 temperature. Well, it is average for all aspect of temperature if you have to see for temperature basis, right? Okay. In the is it specific? Yeah, if you see here for Partha Shah, in here you can see I explained here like I need temperature curve, I need rain text calculator, but I'm not telling which particular graph I want, like line chart, bar chart, histogram, anything. I'm not explaining. This is all Claude doing. I am explaining what I need here, right? Everything is done by the Claude, but I'm telling what I need here particularly. Okay. Yeah, some pointers you can say that. The next businesses. Yeah, 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 Mushina. Yeah, you can say that as well. Okay. Then comes the rain text. If you see, I put it here. This is called rain text calculator, right? And then here comes the data set according to it. Then comes rent tax, and if you see ride hailing for in the positive like $8,000, and then comes the e-commerce, and then comes the food delivery, and movie theaters, coffee shop. So everything like in the positive way. This calls ride hailing for revenue in positive, but less in for gym, fitness, ice cream, restaurant. If it is in the rain weather for rain tax. Okay. Then comes the rain tax calculator here as well. So for business, for rain, for annual impact, you can see ride hailing is impacting the revenue. But for gym fitness, if it is rain outside, then for gym, for ice cream, cold drinks, yeah, you can say that because in rain you do not go outside to buy these. Restaurant dive in, retail store, outdoor events, so they are the decrement of air in rain, right? But these are the increment in revenue if it is raining outside. Okay. Then comes snow impact. Okay, the next weather comes here for the snow impact. If you see for normal days for e-commerce, it is still high because yeah, most of the people, if it is raining or not raining, if the weather is great or not great, they also purchase from online. But if if it is snow day, then the increment increases in e-commerce as well for revenue basis, right? You can see snow impact for, well, it's here is the snow impact. You can see ride hailing is also equivalent, but this data set is only around 7,000 rows. So if I take one like 100,000 or 2,000, 200,000 of lines, then it might be different, right? Then comes the retail store. You can see the decrement as well for the retail store if it is sunny, is snowing outside. Then restaurant dive-in, for food delivery, for outside events, for in the snow, for movie theaters, for gym fitness. So it is decremented as well. Like coffee shop increases, and cold drinks is decrease. Okay, great. So snow impact is here. Like then comes the best and worst weather, like day combos. So if you see here, like for like you can see in here as well when we see this. Yeah, this is the one. Best combo Saturday and thunderstorm, and the revenue is here. The worst is the Tuesday and snow, and the revenue is here. So it is the same thing. Okay, here. It is the same thing. The best one, Saturday and thunderstorm, Sunday and thunderstorm, Sunday and light rain. So Saturday, Sunday is the best one you can think of, right? But for weekdays, not for the weekends, it is worst. Not worst one, but yeah, decrement from the Saturday, Sunday. Then comes the seasonal weather playbook. If you see spring, summer, fall, winter, and for particular for seasonal, according to the weathers, there's the heat map for it. For spring, which one is the perfect one? For light rain or thunderstorm. For summer, foggy, and for summer, light rain is good. Okay. For fall, thunderstorm. Well, for every season, thunderstorm is in the increment. For the playbook, and this one is for the playbook. Then comes the strategy board. Okay. Then for this, the prepare one, if you see this strategy board is comes from here. Uh, this one, strategy recommendation based on all analysis, prepare, capitalize, hedge, ignore, and dollar impact for everyone. So this is the analysis that come like for prepare, staff up delivery teams on forecast rainy days for this particular per day. Reduce outdoor event staffing on storm days. Pre-position e-commerce inventory before storm. Weather insurance for outdoor events. So this is the preparing event. If something that kind of thing happen. For capitalize, you have to do these things. So these are the strategy. For hedge ones, these are the strategy. Like restaurant shift to delivery model on rain day. Retail boost online plus free shipping in bad weather. Outdoor events, indoor backup venues. And the ignore event are in cloudy weather, minimum revenue impact. Light wind, noise, not signal. Fog affects very few businesses. Humidity alone, without heat, negligible effect. So these are the strategy that is given by this. Then key insight here, like rain tax total for key insight, for rain windmill, for weather spread, revenue gap, for most sensitive, and for biggest opportunity. Okay. Yeah, Mushina. Like thunderstorm, if you see the topmost is the thunderstorm. Like if it is like if you see a thunderstorm outside, then you can see like some of the companies getting revenue in here, right? Okay. Then this is the kind of analysis you can build for any businesses. Any businesses like plug in your revenue data, match it to the weather history for any free weather API, like any free weather API that you think of. You do not have to put anything there and find your own weather pattern and bring it to the community. Join the community as soon as possible, and you can see here, and I will be there as well to help you. Right now, let me go ahead and then give you the here. Let's come here claude.md. I think I'll give you the aspect of this. Let's come here. Okay, before that, I will run a simple analysis one more time and then say here, like what is the, if you have any prompt, you can give me, type in the chat. What is the best state combo for first combo for the top five and bottom five? So Think about this, like sunny Saturday is probably great, like for outdoor events and restaurants. But is it the best combo overall? And what if rainy Saturday actually generates more total revenue because food delivery and e-commerce spikes so hard? And the worst, like thunderstorm on a Monday. What do you say? Like thunderstorm on a Monday, snow on a Tuesday. Which one kills revenue the most? So here we are seeing the best combo. Like because if in thunderstorm will happen on Monday or Tuesday will be a snow, then what happen? Right. So in here, like let's say what's combo it is giving us, like what is the best weather day combo for maximum revenue and the worst combo. Show me the top five and top bottom. And if we go back here, okay, it's able to create it and it create the image for us, and the image name is top bottom combos. Let's move ahead here. Okay, let's see. Best and worst weather day combo. So if you see for best one, you also like suggest guess it, like Saturday and thunderstorm. It is the top one in our data set as well. And for Sunday as well, and for Sunday, for Saturday. So this is the best one because this is a holidays, like weekdays, a weekend. Sorry. Then comes the weekdays, like the worst one. So Tuesday with snow, right? Wednesday with snow, Monday with snow, Friday with snow, and Thursday with snow. So you all know about it. Like if it is Saturday and Sunday, and if it is raining or thunderstorm or snowing, then it is good for some, for most of the peoples because it is the weekend. But if it is weekdays, then it is not good. Revenue might be get depleted because everybody is not, like every people is on work, not at home, right? That's the thing. Okay. Good prompt. Good prompt like Machina. Can we, okay, one more. Can we compare the weather condition based on season two? Okay. First I will put this. Okay, Rashmi. Can we compare the weather condition based on season two? If I go back here, I think for your question, I think you are asking about this, like for season condition. These are the weather condition, and for the seasons are here, like for season and for weather. So you can compare with it. Like this is the heat map for it. And if you want to compare it with, like you can say these are the seasons, and according to the season, you can compare it with the business, and you can come up with a prompt as well. Like for fourth season, how can I compare with a business as well? Like in the aspect of business, give me a heat map or something, any map that I can think of, like not according to the weather, but for the for season. So according to the prompt, you can give it. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay. In the meantime, like 20 days, around 20 days we done this, right? So that is two-third of the master class done. And if you have learned something that changed how you think, like in daily life as well, and anything that you see, like now if you see outside raining, like now you smile and then think, okay, someone is getting revenue from it, right? So if you think like this is the best thing that you done for today as well, Trustpilot link is in the chat. Please review it. If you like it, it will be like means to us so much. Okay. I think it is done. If you see, this is the new Python file that is created by us, like 150 lines of code, and I think it is done. In the meantime, let's say, let's wait a couple of seconds more. I think this is the one, right? Yeah. Best travel takeout day. Best travel takeout day. So this is the one. Okay. So if you see here, customer demand by day, like lower is equals to less weight, ride hailing for food delivery. Best day to travel is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like every day is best day. Like best day, if it is, it is saying Wednesday well for food delivery, but it is equivalent, like really equivalent, yeah. But it is Sunday, but no, not Sunday, not Sunday. Like for ride hailing, no, 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 no. In Sunday, the ride hailing is so much as compared to Wednesday. So Wednesday is little less, so it is the best one. That's why. Okay, okay, I understand. And these are the food one, like for food delivery in the below. Then comes here in the right is the cancellation rate by day. For lower is equals to smoother. Like rate hailing is from, if you see, for Wednesday, it is decremental as compared to other weekends and weekdays. And for food delivery, it is still in the high as compared to the ride hailing. Okay. Then comes the best day score. For Wednesday, as you see above, this is the best day score. Okay, we get it. Then comes the weather right demand. For green is equals to less competition. So if we see here, thunderstorm, okay, average customer ride hailing. So this is the weather right demand. On the thunderstorm, it increment to around 1615, but for windy, it is increment. Okay, okay, great. This is your map machine, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's all for today's class as well. If you have any question, you can ask me in the chat as well. If you didn't get anything, like any claude.md, if you want anything else, like you can go ahead and come up with this readme file, and then you get all the understanding what this project is for, the core idea behind this, the data, what it tells, the 8 output files, the project structure, the prompt you can run it through it, like through this project, and what you will discover in between, what you think, what is actually true, the shift from where to where. Do we also? Okay, this one, readme file. No, no, no. You do not have to run this readme file. This is all up to you. Like it is a workshop file, workshop markdown file for you guys, so you can read it out. Okay, now let me bring it full circle for today's class. Like it rained. Let's say it rained. The restaurant blamed the menu, right? The food delivery app credited marketing. Both were wrong. Yeah, give me the prompt. Yeah, Mushina, of course. Give me the prompt. I can run it. We have some time. It is above. Find a day such weather detect and expect good deal. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let me analyze when food businesses struggle the most, and that is when they offer deals to attract customers. Okay, in the meantime, let's go ahead with the close up as well. Like weather silently controls that people buys, whether where they go and how much they spend. Right now, you know how to decode it expect to the weather. Right, rain is not bad for businesses. It is bad for some businesses, only for some, not all of the businesses. For others, it is the best day of the month, like for the particular day or the best day of the month, right? And as you can see, more prompt is in the readme file. Go ahead, like snow versus rain comparison, seasonal playbook, the full weather strategy brief. So go explore there. This readme file is for you guys, right? And 20 days you have decoded product features, price psychology, profit illusions, customer lifetime value, and so much things like real estate prices and now weather as well in expect to the businesses. Every seasonal peels back another invisible layer that controls the businesses. So what was the biggest surprise today for you all guys that are attending for today's class? What is the biggest surprise for you guys today? Like type it in the chat. For me, if I have to say, I never thought about whether redistribution money, like rain does not destroy revenue, as you can see today. It moves it from restaurant to food delivery. The total stays similar, it just shift everything. Like you can see in Saturday or Sunday, the thunderstorm when came, the revenue is increases exponentially, right? Okay, so the output is great. Best food deals are here. Okay, okay, this one is the best day plus weather, hot and humid. Restaurant dine in revenue by weather. So best day plus weather. So weather, where's the best day? No, in here is okay, for restaurant dine in for particular weather. So for restaurant dining revenue by weather, green equals to low revenue is equals to deal time. So green is low revenue, but red is high revenue for hot and humid, clear and cold, and sunny for cloud. So this is a good revenue if for restaurant dive in for this particular weather, for these particular weather. And then comes the top 10 day plus weather for food deals. High score is equals to better deals. So these are the better deals in the top, like heavy rain per day, Friday for thunderstorm, Monday for heavy rain, Thursday for heavy rain. So these are the best score. Okay. Then comes the restaurant revenue by day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and low revenue day is equals to is equals to deal. So in here, low revenue. So average revenue is around this for particular day. Like Saturday, Sunday revenue is so much high. As you know, these are the weekends. Then restaurant cancellation rate by weather. So cancellation rate is equals to desperate equals to deals. So cancellation rate is due to thunderstorm, due to snow, due to heavy rain. Yeah, you can say about it like for restaurant cancellation rate. For light rain, humid, cancellation rate is so low, right? So this is the output. Okay, so for my question, the answers are thunderstorm effect. Okay, you gave us a different perspective to see rain now. Okay, great. Thunderstorm, the effect of weather on movies is my biggest surprise. Great. Okay, now I feel like starting. Okay, Mushina, great, great. That color is better for deals. Okay, okay, customer perspective. Okay, great, great to hear about it, right? So yeah, so next time you check the weather forecast or anything that is in front of you, like think about what it means for your business or any like for anything, not for your particular business, but for any business. It is not just about umbrellas anymore. Like it is a revenue forecast. Like it is not like it is raining, I have to take the umbrella with me. But if it is raining, then it is revenue for some companies, for some e-commerce website, for some restaurant, for some hotels, for like anything you can think of. Like now you think like whether is a directly proportional, directly comparison with the businesses as well. Like you can see here for today how rain affect businesses, how thunderstorm is good for some businesses, like it is giving them the extra revenue that they need for that particular month, right? So yeah, that's all for me guys as well, and thank you everyone for joining today. That means a lot. Like link in the chat for everything for Trustpilot. If you think this is great, review in the Trustpilot, and the community link is also in the chat. Go ahead and do as you please, right? So everything is in the chat. See you in the next session. Take care till then. Bye bye. Have a nice day to all. Most welcome guys. Most welcome.